Execute.
Order 66.7.
Welcome to Order 66.7, your tactical uplink for all things Star Wars Legion. After the destruction of the second Death Star, along with the deaths of the Emperor and Darth Vader, the Empire broke up quickly with no clear line of succession. The Imperial Remnants were a group of holdouts that all had their own agenda. Some were biding their time to throw their lot in with Grand Admiral Thrawn. In Legion, this period of breaking up is represented by the Imperial Remnant Battleforce. The Remnant have some of the most interesting special rules for a battle force. Death Troopers and Scout Troopers count as Corp for army building purposes. When building, you cannot take more than one of each Corp unit until you have one of each type of unit. This means you must have a Stormtrooper unit, Shore Trooper unit, Death Trooper unit, and Scout Trooper unit before taking a second copy of any of those units. When building your units, non-droid trooper units can use heavy weapons from Stormtroopers, Shore Troopers, Scout Troopers, and Death Troopers. This means those 4 units that count as Corp can mix and match heavy weapons. When issuing orders, the nominated commander can only issue orders to units within range 2. Undeployed units or units not within range 2 of any allied commander units gain independent aim 1 or dodge 1. Additionally, units beyond range 2 cannot use commander's courage when checking for panic. Remnant has very few options for units. For commanders, the only options are Moff Gideon and the Imperial Officer. For operatives, the Imperial Agent is the only option. This battle force can have 1 to 2 commanders and operatives, one of which must be a commander. For Corps, the Remnant must have between 3 and 6, 1 to 2 Stormtroopers, 1 to 2 Shore Troopers. This is also where Scout Troopers with no strike teams and Death Troopers count as well. Because of this, Remnant do not have Special Forces slots. Remnant can have up to 2 support units, which can be speeder bikes or E-Web. For heavies, the Remnant can have up to 2 units, which can only be Dark Troopers. For unique upgrades, Remnant can have the upgrades for the Officer and Agent. Can also have Strike Team Leader, the Darksaber for Moff Gideon and Trusted Agent. Remnant do not have many options to work with. However, the ability to use heavies from Stormtroopers, Shore Troopers, Scout Troopers, and Death Troopers, and swap them around between them is powerful. It creates some interesting combos, especially combined with the independent aim, or dodge, when away from commanders. Building units that can take advantage of these rules is what the Remnant is all about. Corps panicking is always a concern as the commander's courage bubble is reduced. This can be mitigated with using officers in units, or keeping the Corp near the commander and foregoing the independent. The first idea is to max out the Dark Troopers. 3 Dark Trooper units, thanks to Moff Gideon. The T-21 in Shores and Scouts help make those units' attacks more consistent. The RT-97 gives extra dice at range 4 to the Death Troopers compared to their DLT. Basically advance up with the Darks and Gideon killing as you go, while the rest of the list hold objectives. This next list is to have as many good units as possible. The Deaths and Scouts have the same as before. The Shores and Storms bring an officer to increase their courage to 2. The speeder bikes with Strike and Fade are used to harass a backpoint or hit an isolated or weak unit. One key thing to remember is the agent is not a commander, so also can take advantage of the independent for being beyond 2 of the officer. This last list is about keeping the E-Webs near the officer while Gideon takes off with the Dark Troopers. Everything else goes out for objectives on its own. The Remnant are a very different list, wanting to keep their commanders away from units that don't want their courage and heavily reliant on Dark Troopers to fill out numbers. Thanks for watching Order 66.7. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
You have engaged the curiosity of the ISB.